Hello everybody! So it is now week 17 and it is raining outside, so I'm just like, ugh, today. Oh, I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. Anyway, I'm traveling this Friday, so I am filming in my truck again like I did a few weeks ago. But one nice thing about this week is that I did quite a few more things than I did the last 2 weeks. Probably like more than I did both weeks combined, actually. So one thing I did, I got some of the windows that had the panes of the old windows had fallen out, and so I actually like put some paste around them, window paste. It was really weird stuff. I don't know if it was like legit or not, but it sort of worked. So maybe it will dry. I checked it like two weeks later on another window pane I did, and it was like still kind of weird and pasty. So I don't know. But hey, I mean, it's just for looks. It's just gonna be on a wall, so like I don't think it's such a big deal. Yeah, and then I did some painting and stuff. So I painted the trim that I'm going to be putting on the stairwell. So like next week I'm planning on transitioning into working pretty much the whole next 6 weeks on a kids book project versus like spending time working on the studio. So I'll be doing that, but I do want to go ahead and finish off the stairwell because I really need to install my handrail so that some of my elderly friends can get up in the studio, because that's really important to me to have them come see it and use it and visit it and stuff. So that's kind of mandatory, so I need to get that installed. And I was like, well, I mean, if I'm going to install the handrail, I might as well like go ahead and install like some of the other things I was going to put up in there, especially like the trim and stuff. So I'll probably be doing that too, in addition to my kids book the next 6 weeks here. And then also I painted this little shelf coat rack thing. I don't know what to call it. It's like a shelf coat rack. I don't know what to call it, but oh my goodness, I had quite an adventure with that thing, because like it was just kind of like a piece that got picked up at a yard sale, and it was just kind of like old. It needed like a facelift, so I went ahead and painted it this kind of like cute like little red color, which matches my door, so I thought it was pretty great. And then it turned out really good. I took the paint off the painter's tape off of it, and I was like, yeah, this is legit. I'm really happy with this. And then I was like, now it's time to mount it. And oh my gosh, I had quite a time trying to mount that thing. I don't know why, but the screws I had just didn't want to work with it very well. I'm not sure exactly why, but like I ended up like stripping out like 2 whole screws during the whole thing of it. So I was like trying to, and also like it was during the day, so like my dad wasn't there to hold it up for me. So I was just like trying to hold it and like screw it in, and then finally I just gave up, and I was like, oh, this is like really hard. And a few times I was like trying to hold it with my head and like try to screw it in and try to like switch out bits and all this stuff. And finally I like had to like go get my wood drill bit to like drill in holes so that the screws could like go in all the way and not like strip out. And but yeah, finally when I got it in though, I'm really happy with it. It looks amazing, and I finally have something to hang my coats and stuff on. Of course now spring's here, so I probably won't be wearing that many coats, but so like I go up into the studio and I'm like laying all my coats everywhere because I don't really have a place to hang them. I'm like, man, I really need to like get it some sort of something to hang my coat on. So now I have that. And also like I found a bunch of my old aprons, like my studio aprons from school, so I was like, hey, I can hang those on there too. So yeah, it turned out really good. I'm really happy with that. Also, I got my my tool wood pegboard thing painted too, because it usually there was white ones, but they weren't the right size. So I got the size that I wanted, and then it was brown, because I mean standardly they come brown. So I was like, oh, I really want it to match my walls. And also I think it'd be kind of cool to like, it would kind of showcase my tools better, to like show them off. So I was like, I want to paint this white. Of course I spray painted it because I wanted to like get into the holes of the wood, because I figured if I just painted it with a brush, like it wouldn't go all the way into like the holes. So I did that, and now it's like kind of splotchy looking a little bit. And so I might end up painting it again, but at least like I got like some paint in the holes. So I mean, that was the whole purpose of it. And also it's like a brighter, I think it's a slightly brighter white than the white I have on the walls. So I might have to repaint that actually after it's done drying. But I mean, hey, got somewhere on that. And then also my cabin since, I mean, I got the roof on it now, the new roof, but like the past probably year, at least 1 year, maybe even 2 years, like it had leaks, so it kind of got musty in there. And so like a lot of my fabrics types things in there got musty, so like a whole bunch of like my fabric scraps, I had to wash them all. Oh, that was kind of scary. There's like all these teeny little pieces of like fabric, and they're like all like open, and none of them are like sewed off, so like they have all these fraying edges now, and they got all tangled up together. So I dumped that on the floor, and I was trying to sort them out, so that was that was kind of fun to try to do, but I sort of did it. I think I'm just gonna have to like iron them all, which is a lot of ironing, but I think it's gonna be worth it because they're so wrinkly. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I did this week, which was a little something. I'm pretty happy with it. There's definitely some things I'm behind on, like again, the hand stairwell thing, and I kind of did want to get my tool pegboard completely up and mounted, because I do have to make a frame for it to be able to loop things in there, and hang my tools up proper like. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can get those done during the 6 weeks of working on my kids' book, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so next week I'll show my progress of what I've got done on my kids' book, so that'll be like a different switch, so that'll be cool. But yeah, that's all I have, and wherever you all are, I hope it's sunny, because it's not here and it's rainy. And on top of that, okay, so like, you know, that big storm that just came through, that big snowstorm, like I actually ended up like having to drive my truck in it at one point, which wasn't horrible. Like it was not that really, it wasn't that bad, and the roads I was on were like clear, but like I had all this snow on my truck, and so like I cleared it off, but like I didn't get it all off, and my windshield wipers, I should have known better, but I have managed to break one. Like it's not like the part that actually wipes, it's the actual whole arm of the wiper is like disconnected from the whole mechanism, so like I only have one wiper right now, and it's raining. But at least it's the side on my driver's side, so I'm really happy about that. But I think I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get some like rain shield off or something to spray on my windshield, just to be safe. But yeah, so exciting stuff. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you all in the next one.